connecting the streams. Streams are connected.
It's a shame Sam is no longer with us.
The stream. I see the stream. I am the stream. No one can stop the stream. Except for the stream's not showing right now. There's the stream. Showing.
Hey. Hello, stream. How are you?
I texted him, but he did not answer.
Oh.
Do you think I should give him a call?
Yeah, probably.
I'm going to give him a call.
In a world where you couldn't call, one man stands alone. And he is Verizon.
Hello.
Hi.
What's up?
I'm calling to see if you're playing D&D tonight.
Oh. Is that D&D? Oh, I didn't even know it was on tonight.
It is 15 minutes past you being here. I should chastise you for that.
Alright, let me see if I can figure out how to make this
Live
work
on
again.
Twitch.
Afro wants to let you know that you're live on Twitch right now. And the YouTubes. Don't forget the YouTubes. So will you be joining us tonight?
I guess. I'm just gonna find it myself.
Gotta dust off the computer. Get those dice a-rolling. I'll see you in Discord.
Alright.
Bye. And for anyone listening out there, we have a Discord. Discord. It's like the one benefit to having no voice is that voice right there. Like that is the only benefit to it. That and I fell into a burning rain of fire.
Oh, don't get me started.
I went down. Them flames grew
Yeah,
higher.
please don't get him started.
Ring of fire.
Like the only benefit to having my voice go is the fact I can hit those really deep and raspy sounding voices. Yeah. All right.
Epic game.
I'm scooting everyone's name over. It should be to a benefit. Look at that. Trixie got a 17. That's a great roll.
Hey. She's gonna have one skill that's really epic.
A fantastic roll. I bought a book.
I like books.
I bought a new book.
What book?
I got Mordenkainen stuff now.
Oh. Mordekainen's Monsters of the Universe?
Yes.
Yeah.
Did you know
That's a good book.
that it has fairies in it? Fairies.
I don't like its depiction of them, though. I don't like to use the fairies just because of the way it describes their appearance, honestly.
Well, that's the neat part. You can change that.
Oh yeah, but I don't like them to have insectoid wings. But in the book, it specifically describes them as having insectoid wings. So I was hoping to find
and Rule 0 exists.
All right, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Alrighty then.
I look forward to being back with you, Eric. I've missed you. Now I just gotta impress your boss's boss.
I'm sure you'll do fine.
I need to
You can
remember
impress him with your snarkiness.
who was
mean, if all-
the.
No, that stays an inside thought.
It was a goblin, I think, right, Marcus? There was a goblin sharpshooter person.
Yes, which we should do them a little pingy ping, little pingy pong.
No, there's no pinging. They are here. They will
That
not be
makes
joining
Ducky
us
a
tonight.
liar.
Apparently, somebody had a toothache, and so somebody had to take somebody to the hospital, and somebody had to stay and watch kids.
Oh, somebody's. Oh my! What the fuck? I should
I'm
not have.
angry.
I should
I'm
not have
gonna
looked at that message.
I'm gonna be incoherently angry.
Garan will be very upset to lose her new grandchild.
I mean, why even run D&D at this point? Why do we even go to break if? Why even call it break if we're just never playing D&D again?
But that's why we're playing D&D again tonight, right now.
Are we?
Yes, we
We're
will.
missing like half of the party.
No, we're not. I'm missing half of them. Not half of them missing. Like, this is obnoxious. How do I make this go away? I got a whisper from someone like a year ago on Twitch, right? A whisper from them.
Uh-huh.
I click on it to read the whisper.
Mm-hmm.
It says, "How do you do?" I'm like, okay, let's read it. And then it just says, "This user has turned on block whispers from strangers in their privacy setting and must start a conversation with you first." But they started a conversation with me first. I don't understand it.
Are you trying to get rid of the whisper or trying to get rid of the message?
I just want the little red light thingy to go away. Wait, I found it. There's a delete button. Oh, thank God it's gone. For a year, it has been there staring at me every single time we have a session where I turn on the OBS and then log on to the stream. It's there staring me in the face, this menacing red light.
I'm glad for you because I'm not popular enough on Twitch to get whispers. So I didn't know how to fix it.
That's depressing!
Hey, to plug... I'm kidding. I'm gonna plug my own channel.
On Twitch.tv.
Yeah, but I haven't streamed in weeks because full-time job plus construction work at home and being a mod on a server with 300 plus people kind of takes up all my time.
Don't mind me, I'm just increasing the odds. Don't mind me, you're not supposed to see this. Don't mind me. Let's see.
Oh no, the wet mother. No, the trauma's coming back.
Do 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 do. Let's adjust that before everyone dies. do 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 do.
Hey.
That's better. Or is it? Starting gold, 110. Just do class equipment. It's quicker and easier. And then I will give you the shinies.
Are we getting a new character?
Yes.
Oh yeah, the Trixie. The Trixie that is not in the Discord. Got it.
She shall be here shortly. You're a she, yes.
You know, this will actually be my first time meeting her. I don't think I've talked to her even through text.
What?
Yeah, I don't think I've ever spoken to her at all.
Yes, and I was talking to her when I asked the question. Isn't everyone else just talking just fine? Right?
Yeah,
No
Um,
one feels like their time's being wasted while they wait for her to finish the last little bit on her character, right?
No.
Oh
we're
yeah,
good. We just
automatically, yeah, all the time.
Yeah. Everyone
We're
says
fine.
no except for the asshole.
I'm
Well, the
rereading
asshole's
my
on
text
there.
Whoa,
It's
whoa,
gonna
whoa!
be
I
ma'am.
did. Whoa! I didn't say no. All
No,
right.
not you, asshole. Your other asshole.
I didn't know I had two assholes.
Overachiever.
I think he's talking about me.
Oh. Let's see. Has it ported
No,
over yet?
she is not wasting time. She takes her time, build her character correct.
Hit refresh on the page. It always has trouble for some reason. I'm not going to do that. Hang on. You guys talk amongst yourself. We are live, by the way.
Talking.
Erg.
Test 1 2. Test 1 2.
Hello,
I am meeting
everyone, and
Italian
welcome
Ice.
to...
It's very good. Y'all ever had Italian Ice?
I don't
No,
think
I've
I've
only
had
had
Italian
American
ice.
ice.
I've had gelato, though. Gelato is interesting. It's nowhere near as good as regular ice cream.
Heretic. Absolute heresy.
Well, Italian Ice is basically just like frozen fruit juice, like a frozen slushy. It's like it was a slushy
Yeah.
packed down into a cup and then frozen.
Yeah, it
So
doesn't...
it's just a Slurpee.
Okay,
Well,
actually, yeah.
it sounds more like shaved ice to me. Like, it sounds like just regular shaved ice.
You see, the only difference between shaved ice and Italian ice is one's pretentious and one's just, upfront with what it is.
I think Italian ice might also. No, I'm thinking of a Korean thing. I was gonna say it has milk in it, but I think that's actually a Korean shaved ice thing.
Yeah, this does not have milk in it.
I would love to try some Korean shaved ice stuff. A huge fan of Korean culture.
Hey, I'm a big fan of Japanese. Well, actually, all Asian culture: Cambodian, Korean, Philippine, Chinese, Japanese.
So, a general love of Asian culture.
Yes,
I
the
mean,
structure of it, the way they relate to the families, the way they stick together,
Okie dokie. We are starting without
social
her.
aspect, family aspects. I really enjoy the way they do their schools, especially the Japanese.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Hello.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
We are starting without her. Okay, so the last time we were here, which was a year ago, everyone had just lost my train of thought completely.
I didn't lose it. That's on you.
Right out the door. Just nothing's there.
That's one heck of a heist.
Well, it looks like we're at an oasis, and two very big statues are staring at us.
As I recall, we had just recovered the treasure from that cave with the really big spider thing, I think.
Yes.
And then we left that, ended up at this oasis, and it was some kind of trap, I think.
So, what had happened was you had defeated the aspect of Jake, the glutton, that was represented by a spider. When you killed it, you noticed some debris that was kind of blocking off this beautiful cavern. And when you broke through it, you fell down a waterfall and appeared here on the shores of the oasis. Seeing the waters beginning to spill over the oasis banks and moving down towards the greater desert.
They asked us if we caused this, and we were like, no, it kind of just happened, bro.
Yeah. So as you come forward, you can see a large group of company gunslingers, from the company, making their way towards your direction. One steps forward and says, had said that, yeah, did you do this? And I think someone bluffed out and bluffed them, didn't they?
I think we did bluff them.
I believe they were bluffed.
Yeah. The last check I had was a persuasion.
An 18 persuasion with rage. Okie dokie. Wait, no, because that was 2023.
Yeah, last year.
Yeah, no, that lines up
Because
we would have
we took a break for we took a break for winter.
It's May the 27th. That's right, and we started Pirate's Luck in the winter of 2023 to summer 2024.
Man, out here not even remembering his own time slots. Tisk tisk.
I'm learning here. I'm learning.
Tisk tisk.
I'm learning. I'm doing the mathematics. So yeah, so you persuaded them, and you were all to walk free. Do I have everyone here? I think not. He is not here right now. Neither is he. It's just the four of y'all.
Just the four of us.
Good luck. So you begin to make your way from the oasis, and you can see that the water is most certainly flowing rapidly, and overspilling, and it seems to be going into what looks like an ancient river basin as it begins to slowly flow in the direction of all the other oases. What y'all doing?
While we're outside of the town, we should probably take a look at that map again.
Okay.
I was not drugged with the map.
We didn't. We haven't left yet. Hello is Lost Oasis. That crudely drawn AX.
Yes.
What's that? Let me the AX, was that the mountain that we went to, or the presumed location of the treasure that we haven't been to yet?
That is the presumed location. That was the place y'all started to walk to, and then you ran into the snakes, who sent you on the mission to go kill the snaps, which is what carried you to the cave.
Which we did do, so the snakes should be happy now. We should probably fill up our canteens with this public river out of sight from the company, and then start making our way north.
What is everyone doing? You filling canteens up? You chit-chatting? That was, I think, a statement.
Yeah, sorry, I'm reading this map. I'm trying
Suggestion.
to find it. Let's see.
What time of day is it?
All right.
It is sun time.
My favorite time. So in that case, I'll stand between so what is your character's name? Can I get a refresher on what everyone's characters' names are real quick, please?
I am Lucius Stormfoot.
Lucius Stormfoot, okay.
I am Shaga Stormfoot, Warden of the Wild.
Okay.
Hi, I'm the Wild. If y'all don't remember.
Okay.
I am Oric Springfinder, somewhat nearsighted dwarf.
All right. And I am Duran, old turtle lady.
All right. Old turtle lady.
It's the best way to describe her, man. That's pretty much her whole personality. But I will try to use my body for cover to stand between him and the company as he fills canteens.
Now, the company is really not worried about you pulling water. In fact, you're kind of supposed to pull water from the place. In fact, they want you drinking the dirty water normally, but it's fresh and clean, so good refreshing water.
Okay. I'm gonna pull my brother off to the side. Stop and think and go, wait, no, they've already seen it. No, not really a secret. We should probably find a cave to hold up in tonight. And yes, there will be a tonight.
You are feeling the urge, brother.
And just remember that the current place you have experienced as of this month or this time period, or you have experienced at this point in time about 2 months of solid daylight. So the idea that night might be falling soon, that would perk anyone's attention.
Coupled with the big reveal from the finale of me being a werewolf.
I don't think I was there for that. I don't think my character was there yet.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, then I just don't remember.
Everyone was there. We were fighting the giant spider, and I was like,
No, I wasn't there until
screw
after the spider, I think.
No, the spider was the last thing.
No, because when I walked in, everyone was gone. Or all the monsters were gone, I thought. I joined late.
No, you
No.
joined after the first fight with the spider, but you participated in the last fight.
Okay. I have a really bad memory. I'm trying to remember.
Yep.
We killed the spider, and then everything started flooding, and you, the goblin hopped in the casket thing, and then you swam over to keep him safe because that's your grandbaby.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, the werewolf is saying we should find a cave to duck into because there's going to be nighttime tonight.
Sounds good.
I agree with them, and I start to walk off with them.
Well, that sounds like an excellent idea, dear. Lead the way.
Okay. I'm going to need some survival from somebody who can track out a cave.
How's my survival?
Who the fuck is Ishmael?
I have good survival. I don't know. I looked back in the chat and I saw a message about Ishmael and I was trying to remember who it was.
Ishmael is a character from the other campaign.
It's also part of a one-off that everyone participated in on the last day.
Right. Okay.
Powers combined, we can find cave.
All right, so you are at the oasis. This is a city, so you could sit down and pick up supplies if you wanted to. There should be some Rattlesnake Jake coins in people's pockets, which are apparently really valuable. But
we're
if
not
you
going
don't,
to spend,
if you don't remember how much, I would suggest that maybe finding someone to launder them probably be a really good idea.
Yes. Laundering not stolen money. Laundering dirty money.
It's not really dirty.
Laundering illicit money.
It's been in that cave for forever. I'm sure it's dirty.
It's just illegal to have.
It's technically not that there's no law against having it. They just don't like you having it.
I thought you were just going to end it there. They just don't like us. Do I actually need any gear, or am I...
Everybody's doing the brand new dance now. Come on, baby, do the turtle motion.
Oh, it's because it's not the player's handbook. It's in the DMG.
Okay. So survival checks have been made. Oh, we're doing shopping.
I don't think I need any gear.
Maybe some dry goods would be good.
Get some Jackie.
Yeah, some rations.
Okay, but teriyaki beef jerky is delicious.
If we can find teriyaki here in the middle of nowhere, I will make sure to grab some. I'm gonna go back into the
Well,
The
most of the
cooked
jerky that's going to be there is going to be camel jerky.
It could be still, tossed in teriyaki sauce or a likeness of.
Well, that requires a teriyaki plant to exist.
Teriyaki is not made from one single thing. It's a mixture of things.
Maybe in this world
Actually,
it's
that's a good question.
magical.
Actually, hold on, that's a good question.
I was gonna say, where does teriyaki come from? I never thought about that.
It's actually a mix of horseradish, soy sauce, or it's or fermented horseradish with soy sauce.
Incorrect.
Yeah, it's horseradish in it.
It's soy sauce, brown sugar, honey, and spices.
Oh, okay.
DM, sorry to interrupt you, but you can delete that PNG I have of myself. I got me a token now.
I don't. Which one's that?
This one right here beside the tree is my new token. My original picture is that.
Oh,
the one with the red hair.
Anything so complicated.
Okay.
Because I like having a token.
Okay. So are we getting liquids? We getting food? Are we going to mingle some? I mean, pretty much the company seems to be letting you do whatever. They don't think you're responsible, so.
We're going to get
I will get
rations.
some food, some drinks, gather up supplies for the night to batten down the hatches or batten down the brother.
That's what the shackles are for.
I was gonna say, do we have any silver shackles?
Yes, we do.
Where did I get a deck of many things? What the
fuck? Oh, it was inside the chest.
That's right.
I got a book. That's right. I gotta spend time reading. I can read the book tonight. So yeah, acquisition of rations.
We should probably fill our canteens in the clean water and then go see if we can find anyone with fair prices to acquire food from.
Probably the eatery inside the oasis that we bought a whole ass pig from last time.
Yes, but actually I think you guys gave them enough for like a consistent tab. Pretty certain you did.
Well,
I would like to trade my light crossbow and the crossbow bolts for another weapon, or maybe a low level scroll, or I forget how you do magic. Sorry, I want to say scroll, but
augmentation.
I know you do it differently. Augmentation.
We'll make your way to the bazaar. There is a guy there. He has little mechanical augmentations kind of setting off to the side. Little runes that are set out front.
I hold up the shoddy light crossbow that I've had for a while and the crossbow bolts, setting them on the table. How much can I get for this?
He's going to look at it.
What can I trade?
Is this the starter equipment?
Yes. That's why I said it was shoddy.
Man, I can give you like 3 company credits. That's about it.
I look around for guards. Does this guy look like he's maybe on the low? Like he looks. Does he look like the type of person that would maybe launder something or take something that's not exactly legal? That's tender, maybe.
Do you want to I mean, you roll for insight, but are you like offering your body or something?
Yes, yes. I'm offering my eldritch body to this man for augmentation. Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm trying to see if he would take if he looks like the type of person that will launder the tokens, the snake tokens.
I mean, he doesn't look shady
Oh,
by any
sorry.
means. He looks like a general merchant. And again, the coins are solid gold. They're not illegal by any means. There's no laws against having gold. You just can't have gold.
Ah.
Because it undermines the company's control on the world, because they don't control gold like they control credits.
And the water.
Yeah, and the water. You control the water, you control the people.
I kind of lean in closer. I kind of motion him forward. Where would a person go to trade in a certain material for credits?
He's gonna look down and go, I mean, I'm sure you're somebody's type. You could go inside the tent, talk to Maglin. She could put you to work for a few days. You top or bottom?
No. For your information, sir, I am a top, but I put out one of the little pieces of gold, like this. I want to turn this in the credits.
Oh yeah, I'll take that in a heartbeat. Why are you making it seem like we're doing something illegal?
I just heard that you're not supposed to have gold, so I'll just try to be discreet about it.
Who says that? All the gold I get to trade in for credits. I then take that credits and I buy large amounts of water for me and my family. So I don't see a problem with it. Yeah, I'll take that.
All right. Well, I'll pull out all the gold I have. How much can I get for this?
How many gold coins did you have?
25.
25?
Yep.
That's a lot. Okay, look. Because this is this is technically a legal currency, right? Because it's got the snake on it, and the company doesn't like snakes. I could give you one augmentation for all of these.
I want to roll insight to see if he's trying to scam me, because that seems a little bit scammy.
Okay, go for it.
Quick question.
Yes.
How do gold points equate to company credits? Like, is one gold point equal to one company credit, or?
You'd have to ask one of them, because as of this moment, you didn't even know what a gold coin was until you found them in a chest. Now your companions. Yes.
I didn't mean one of the Rattle Snake Jake coins. I mean, like, I got 15 gold points from my starting equipment.
Oh, you consider those 15 credits?
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So okay. So
so those are credits. Because I got 24 gold coins from.
Yes. Yeah. The standard currency is the credit currency.
Can I make a slight suggestion / retcon?
On what?
The gold.
The Rattle Snake Jake coins?
Yeah, instead of those being gold, can those be electrum? Because electrum's not a very common currency that's used.
Yeah, that would be.
So the Rattlesnake Jake coins are not considered a currency. So you're not going to use your electrum and your gold and stuff spots for that. You're going to just set them in your backpacks or in a note as to how many you have.
Because I don't think any of us did that. Like I've got 25 electrum and I don't know where I got that from.
You get stuff from starter. Anytime you build a character, it gives you a starter rich set. Some of it's got electrum, some of it's got copper, some of it's got gold.
What character does I have electrum?
Then I have no Jake.
How many coins I have?
I made so I think what happened was I picked up all the coins, but it hasn't been split amongst us yet because I have 300 in my inventory.
Yes, you do.
You thieving bastard.
And and all the original
really
party
confused.
members, which would be Afro's character and Julian's character. So, what is it? Auric and Lucius. They actually had, I think it was like 5 of the coins yourself that you had found inside the hat with the map. The other party members had already used all theirs to buy stuff.
I was just really confused because I was like, wait, he only has 25. I have 300. How did I... Okay, so yeah, that's what happened. I picked them up from a chest and we just haven't divided them amongst ourselves yet.
Yes, and they should be set as separate from currency. Because they're technically an item.
They're marked down in my actual inventory as 300 RSJ gold coins.
Yes, there you go.
Okay, so retcon. I will lay the crossbow and the bolts down, and I will show 25 gold coins. Like, what? How many augmentations can I get for this?
Yeah, I sell them for like 100 each.
Yeesh. Can I haggle you down to this?
How are you going to haggle?
Well, I'll say, well, I don't have that much, but I'm pretty sure I'll give you all this, the 25 coins, the 25 gold coins, and and I'll give you the crossbow and the bolts. And I'll show you a neat trick. The value of 1 trick. No, I also put down a long sword. I'll
show you a neat trick.
Roll persuasion at disadvantage.
Oh my god.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. I don't want none of your junk.
Okay, well, how much would you give me for the junk?
I'd give you 3 credits for the junk. And just so it gets off my counter. Because I have a feeling if I don't, you're going to stay here all day. Look, I got people that are wanting to buy things. People with actual money.
Oh, fine then. I pick up all my stuff and stow it away. Take my business elsewhere. And I walk off.
Goes, good luck. The nearest oasis is 750 miles that direction, as he points the direction that the water's flowing.
I suddenly turn around and walk towards the oasis, giving him like a snide look as I walk right past him again.
After that scene... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Ulrich, you're being really quiet over there. What you doing?
Remembering who Orc is?
Aren't you Ulrich?
Oh, just figuring out some things.
But to say, I'm pretty certain that's your character sheet.
He's got to get back into character.
I'm trying to find Garon's voice. I don't think I ever came up with a voice for her.
Is Dane Rockcracker around here somewhere?
Dane Rockcracker?
Yeah, I need to get some more dynamite.
Oh? Yes, wouldn't he be at the bazaar?
Oh, yeah. Must have slipped my mind. All right. I'm headed that way.
And the bazaar is over here for anyone who needs to know.
I will also be heading over to the bazaar.
By the way, Lucius, you see Shaga starting to walk down the road heading back away from the oasis down to the next oasis, which you do know is 750 miles on foot, opposite of the direction that you've been meaning to head.
I'm gonna give a sharp whistle. To get his attention. Hello?
He's muted right now.
Okay.
Oh, he's deafened,
I'm going to
actually.
He's deafened.
He probably got a phone call. He probably got a phone call from his mom. I'm going to assume it gets his attention and he walks back, and then we're going to go to the eatery, and I'm going to talk with the lady that runs the counter.
So you're gonna go inside
Mm-hmm.
the tent. Okay. You would go inside the tent. All right. Pull the tent up. Pull the tent up. Pull the tent up. Pull the tent up. Da-da-da. Remove this one. Remove that one. Remove that one. Remove that one. Bring that one.
Marcus, hope I've gone blind.
Yes, I know. Because
I mean, you didn't have to transition us. I'm talking to the front counter staff.
well, there's stuff that goes on in here. I have to.
Like I rolled a nat 1 on my perception check.
You see nothing.
I don't understand the DMs to do that. Like, you roll nat 1 on perception, so suddenly you've gone blind and deaf for the next 30 seconds. Like, what?
Yeah, I don't.
No, you just notice everything else that's going on. Like, there's wind rustling through the trees.
Hey,
You
did
don't
you
notice
guys
the
know
giant dragon, but
that there's a butterfly? They're so pretty. I like butterflies.
What if I have a really pretty picture of... Okay, hold up. I have a really pretty picture of a butterfly. We found it on our deck the other day. And it's really pretty.
What level am I in? Am I in the
Oh, I
wrong
can't send
layer?
pictures.
I think I'm in the wrong layer. No, that's the token layer. So that should give people sight. Why isn't it giving everyone sight? Edit. It's all players. And me. All players and me. Save. Do not know what just happened or why only you are here. Did I move everyone to there? I did. Everyone is inside. Select all party members in that sledding. So we'll go back over to here. Boom, transition. Boom, transition. Okay. That's fine. We can fix that with daylight. And I said, let there be daylight. And there was none. Because, of course not. Turn off the dynamic lighting. There we go. Now everyone can see just fine.
Yep.
So, Lucius, as you make your way inside, you see the standard guards there standing. Just making sure everything's okay as the little creatures crawl across the floor, carrying drinks and such. So, you're making your way to the... as you start to make your way to the counter, this lady right here kind of gives you a little, trying to get your attention.
do I recognize her?
You don't.
I've got other pressing matters on my mind, so I'm kind of putting that off to the side for the moment and making my way to the front counter.
She's going to get up from the group that she's at, and she's going to sit down at a table. And as you walk by, she's going to lay a coin in the palm of her hand on the table. And you can see it's a Rattle Snake Jake coin, which you would be right about here.
Okay. Well, still kind of want to get food squared away before anything else sidetracks. So I'll come back to her, maybe.
Okay.
Gonna keep on heading to the counter.
All right. So while you're doing
She
that,
wants my attention that badly, she can follow me.
she's trying to be discreet.
I mean, I come from a people who self-exiled, so you know.
All right, Art. You should have some currency still from the Rattlesnake Jake coins. You gonna buy some dynamites with it?
Yep.
You can see it's
I'm gonna find Rock Cracker. Where is he?
He's off to the side there on the bazaar.
Rock Cracker, I need some more boomsticks.
He gonna look. He goes, "Oh yeah. For you, 1 credit a stick."
All right. You still want some ale?
Of course.
Okay. Give me a minute.
Gwen, what are you doing?
I believe the merchant that Shaga was talking to was over in the bazaar, correct?
Correct, yes.
All right, so I'm going to go up to him, a nice sweet smile on my face. Hello, dearie. I had an item here that I apparently do not need, and I was curious if you were interested in buying it. And I'll take my chainmail and gently place it down on the counter.
He's gonna look at it, go, "Yeah, I'll give you 200 credits for it."
Oh, thank you, dear. I would be most appreciative of that. I'm a little old, and you see, I was just starting out adventuring, and some scoundrel scammed me and made me believe that this would keep me safe, but I found that my shell does a much better job.
Well, that's horrible to hear. I'll tell you what. I go ahead and roll me persuasion with advantage.
Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's really not good.
Oh, Lord. Okay.
Double that one. Let's go.
He goes, "Look, it's hurting. The company's really cracking down on taxes for the booze. I'm only gonna. I give you 205 for them, okay? Just to kind of help you out. I mean, it stinks that you've been scammed, but that's about all I got."
Oh, no. That's perfectly all right, dear. Please, keep the extra 5. I'll take the 200. It's all right.
Okay. And he's going to sit down and hand you these really teeny tiny, like about the size of a dime, as thin as almost like a piece of paper, pieces of just trash metal.
Damn, the company is cheap. I'll gratefully accept them and put them in with the rest of my money.
Okay.
Thank you so much, dear. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Please stay safe. I hope the company doesn't go too hard on you.
Neither do I. Well, maybe with the water flowing a little bit easier like it is over there, we can most certainly use it. I can't wait.
Oh yes, it's such a lucky thing that it happened. Thanks goes to whoever did it.
All right.
And then we'll walk back over to try to find my group and notice that they're gone, and I'll assume they went into the tent, and I'll
Well,
go ahead and
Auric is beside you. As Rock Crusher comes in with a crate, I got crate 100. You got 100 credits?
Let me check. Apparently I have no money.
So you don't have any Rattle Snake Jake coins or anything like that?
I have no idea. It never got written down.
He's gonna look at you and go,
You probably still have the 5.
You don't have the credits?
I got the ale.
That's fine. Tell you what, bring me some shiny stuff when you blow things up next time. We'll call it even.
Oh yeah, I'll get you some good ones. And some tails to go with it.
Great. And I'll take a little bit of that ale now. He's gonna stick his hand out as he sets the crate down on the counter for you.
He trades him a keg of ale for the boomsticks. How many are actually in there?
100.
Oh.
And I'm sorry, what was his name again? The merchant?
Which one? The one that's talking to Auric?
The boomstick one, yeah.
Oh, it's Rock Crusher.
Rock Crusher, okay. I'll place a hand gently on Oric's shoulder and say, "Excuse me, Mr. Rock Crusher, sir. I can't pay the full amount, but I can give you 50 credits now, considered a kind of down payment until we return."
Don't worry about it, ma'am. Auric can bring me something shiny, and I've got Al.
Well, shinies are definitely very much appreciated. They're so beautiful. Thank you for the help and the understanding.
No mention it. He's gonna sit back, sit on one of the crates at the back, and just wait for the next person. Y'all have a good one.
Oh, I don't like when Marcus rolls dice.
As the two of you step away from the bazaar, you feel a very soft, cool breeze blow across the back of your neck. In contrast to the heat, you shiver a little. With this feeling, you know night will soon fall. For perspective, so that everyone remembers that, so during the day, it is like 109 degrees, and the days last for months. And when the nighttime comes, it is night, normally for about a day, sometimes 2 days. At which point, during that time period, the temperature, since it's the desert, plummets to well below freezing.
Oh, we should probably pick up some tinder too. I'll do that in a minute.
Yeah. We're gonna need a lot.
So you're going to make your way towards the tent, Gurren and Auric?
I will, yes.
Yep.
Okie dokie. Whoop. Now I can add you to this place. Come with me.
I mean, we could have been on it just down at the bazaar, I guess.
In a world up your imagination.
That'd make too much sense.
Well, the kicker is that one, I wasn't sure if you were going to go back into the oasis when we last left off, and I literally had this from the last time. It picked up legitimately on the same map with every token in the same exact spot for when we left the game.
Marcus, can you delete my token, please? I can't move it. I'll place it.
No, that's fine. I got it. I know how to fix that problem now.
Oh, awesome.
My grandson Nathan. Yeah. It's I have to edit your token inside your thing. That's the problem.
Gotcha.
Because it comes up as generic token. So when I set the name and then save it, it'll automatically work for you now when you drag and drop it.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah. Or when I drag and drop it. But now you can move it. And I bet I have to do that for you too, don't I? Or Rick? No?
I was able to move mine.
Yep. Okay. So, of course, you enter. You can see that it is quite good. Lucius, you are at the bar and you're ordering your food. What you ordering? What you getting?
We're going on a trip
And
up
our
north.
favorite rocket ship.
Just need 2 weeks worth of rations if you've got it for a party of 5.
Marge's gonna look and go, "Yeah, I got you covered. You guys make it out okay?"
Yeah. So we did pretty all right.
I'm back, by the way.
Is it true? The water was there?
Now I can't say one way or the other, but I'm gonna kind of raise an eyebrow. There does seem to be more to go around.
She's gonna nod softly. She's gonna then point to the lady in purple. That young lady over there wanted to offer
Just trying to get
y'all a drink. And she's gonna set down a napkin first and then a shot of water on top of it.
Thank you kindly for the glass of water. Pick up the cup and the napkin underneath of it. Kind of holding it like, like a glass of, Japanese tea. Down the shot and look at the napkin.
She's gonna go, I don't got 2 weeks. I got about 5 days worth of rations I can spare. I won't get the next delivery for another 3 weeks. Someone's stirred up the
hunting.
hive.
Fair enough, and I'm sorry to hear that there's been trouble brewing.
It's well warranted. When do you need it by? Are you leaving? You guys parting right now, or are you staying the night?
We are going to be leaving as soon as possible.
She's gonna nod.
I personally have got some urgent matters to deal with.
The rumors has it that night's coming.
Yes, it is. I can definitely confirm that.
Sometimes you just gotta wipe your brow, and it'll show you the way. She's gonna give a very simple nod to your napkin.
I'm gonna glance down at the napkin.
It has some kind of coordinates and a little bit of a map that'll overlay your other map.
Ooh, overlay.
Secret
Alright.
agent stuff.
Secret agent man.
Alright. I guess I'm gonna go talk to the lady who's been burning a hole through the back of my head while the rations get prepared.
Okay.
And I'm gonna actually I'm gonna ask for 2 more shots of water, so I'm not being rude and just sitting down.
Okay.
Make
So
it
you have
look
two
like
more
I'm kind of
shots of water.
flirtatious with the lady.
And did you say that you would have had Shaga come with you?
At least come back to the town.
Okay.
Twins.
And then I'm gonna uh make my way over to deal with the lady and set one of the shots down in front of her and sit down and go, all right, so what's up?
So before or as you do that, Oric, Gwen, Shaga, you've entered the tent for the first or entered the tent, and it's a very robust and welcoming environment. Um, what you doing?
Who are these people in front of us?
Those are gunslingers and chief officer gunslingers. They are wearing the logo of the company.
And the ladies to the side, they're just also gunslingers?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna move my way past, nod at him, looking for my brother everywhere.
Well, okie dokie.
Oh,
What are you doing, Garwin?
I'm gonna follow him in. If I heard someone say that, instantly jump to you on more suspicious.
What? Wait, was that suspicious? I follow him. I'm everywhere. I mean,
I
I'm
don't know. Just my mind
close to my
works.
brother. You know?
But I will follow him in, smiling politely at the gunslingers as I walk past.
I am reverse gripping my blade though.
You are what?
Reverse gripping?
Yeah, like the sword is on my hip, and I'm grabbing it with the same arm on the same side instead of going across. You know,
So
I have to pull it out.
like
Yeah.
a mild brandish type thing, like a somewhat threatening gesture or defensive gesture.
Defensive. I'm just laying just in case. You know.
And at the ready, just in case.
Yeah,
Got it.
at the ready. Yeah. I'm just staying out of the way, but I somewhere and keep an eye on everything.
Okay. You're able to walk by with no problem. Oric, what are you doing? You've been quiet.
Oric is walking in, waving hi to the enforcers or whoever, and see my companion over there.
I'm sorry,
Are we in
what
that
did you say?
timeline?
Yes, you're in
I
that
said-
timeline.
Okay. He walks over and sits down.
Okay.
And he gets out his some of his and starts to mix a few things together.
So taking some of your dynamite and chemicals and making some bombs.
Started making in the middle of everybody. So balls on this man.
Brewing ale somewhat, or adding some additives to it and mixing it up.
Okay.
Making ale, as he mixes nitrous oxide, a little bit of gunpowder.
I call it boom smoke.
To be very practiced at this. Let's see how good he is today.
All right. We'll go ahead and. I can't even remember what I told you to roll previously for making alcohol.
We're going to go with wisdom.
There you go. I
think
like
there's
that.
actually. I was about to say, I think there's actually brewer's supplies, yeah.
There's a brewer's kit if you're using like full brew. He's not really brewing as much as he's just mixing a bunch of stuff together, hoping it's consumable. Oh, look,
He
brewer's
also
supplies.
left his little stone amulet and dips it into the mixture.
Okie dokie. So you're making some dank ale there. Some dank ale with magic ale. Ooh, magic ale. Okay, Garland, what are you doing? You see Oric just kind of trot off and go sit down at a table. You see Shaga move forward prior to Oric. What are you doing?
We'll hear is him.
What?
This table here, it appears empty, so I'm asking if
Yeah, it's empty.
empty. Alright, so I'll go sit at that table since it's next to them, directly that table. Pull out my lute and start gently playing music while I wait for them to conduct their business.
Okay. And then Shaga, are you continuing on to the table, I'm guessing?
Oh, everybody done.
Okay. All right. So, as you sit down, Lucius, you see Oric come down, sit down, Garin, and then your brother. Your brother, right? Your brother?
Yeah.
My younger brother, yes.
Got it. And the lady looks at the group and goes, as she sets the coin on the table and kind of shows it for everyone to see, but you can see that she's got her hand to the right so that no one to the right of y'all can see the coin. I heard that you came into town today, or earlier today, and you were using these. Do you know what these are?
Bits of metal with graffiti on them.
A fancy coin.
She's going to set the stack that everyone had used. So all the remaining coins are now in one place. She goes, they're a way of navigating the Deadlands. These gold coins are not coins. They're navigational tools. She flips one of them over. You see? Each one has a unique symbol, letter, and clustering. If you can read primordial, you can use this with the, I'd say, probably map you have to navigate some of the more. Oh, Quinn.
I didn't mean to click that, sorry. I was trying to read it. I was trying to figure out if Aquan counted as primordial, because I think it's technically the water primordial language.
Primordial is primordial.
Yep.
I thought they were different.
I think primordial is angels.
No,
No.
that's celestial.
No, that's
Primordial is primordial.
Primordial is primordial from the beginning of existence. So she's going to take the coins and she's going to wrap them in a cloth and she's going to slide them over. All your debts have been covered to obtain the coins. I would suggest that next time you get something made of a material like this, that you do a little more research before you go spending it.
Why the
Why?
nicety?
Isn't
Why?
that what you're supposed to do with money?
Why the nicety, stranger?
Let's just say when you wipe your head by facing the, or when you're facing the sun and the sweat is high upon your head, when you wipe your brow with the napkin you have, more will be revealed. I won't lie to you. Your actions today have most certainly stirred up the hornet's nest. And I think
Don't know
you'll
what you're
find it to
talking
be
about, miss.
a lot more challenging later on. And she goes, I know you've done nothing. I'm just saying. And she takes the water that you had offered her and sips it. This is the freshest water I've ever tasted from the oasis.
Yeah, pretty decent.
Seems like they cleaned it recently then.
Indeed. If you have any questions, again, when you're facing the sun and the sweat's upon your brow, you wipe your head with a napkin. Everything will be answered. With that, I must be going unless you have other offers to entertain.
We should probably do that soon, seeing as the sun's probably not going to be out much longer.
Oh yeah, speaking of, we should probably get some tinder and then start getting out of town. The towns are fine with me, but I might not be fine with this town.
She's going to nod
Would I
and
be
say,
able to find Tinder?
I'm sure if you ask Marilyn, she'll be able to get you something with your order. If you excuse me, I have a poker game to get to. And she's going to stand up and start making her way around the table.
Poker, you say?
No.
Oh.
Sets down.
I've got
But I haven't played in so long, Ulrich.
Don't go crying to Auric. You've got more pressing matters to tend to.
As Shaga says that, Gran will stand up and walk over to sit with them and say, "Don't worry, dear. I'm sure we can find a deck of cards, and I'd be more than happy to play with you."
Play for money?
We'll see, dear.
Nice.
Oh, I should probably ask, since I forgot. Anybody have any problem with the Fae in this table?
No, unless they got a problem with me.
No, dear. A person is a person, no matter their race.
Okay.
Respect is respect.
Well, then the ales should be safe for y'all. Anybody want a cup?
And she just brewed a bunch of wonderful, wonderful ale.
Maybe once we find shelter tonight. We've got to get going.
Okay. Let's go look for some tinder.
Well, it is the desert. There's a lot of dry shit out there.
I was gonna say, what's the shrubland like out there?
That's what I was just thinking.
It's pretty much all desolate, dead shrubs. It only rains
Oh,
like
cool.
once every 2 to 3 years.
Cool. We can get it on the way.
I mean, there are plenty of boats we can chop up.
Where do you
No
see
boats, only sand.
All
Those
the
are-
boats
those-
sitting around, I guess.
Those are hammocks.
Those are
Those,
hammocks.
those have got to be hammocks, my man.
Oh, the hammocks? Oh, those were canoes.
They do look a
They're
lot like
hammocks.
canoes or something like
Like
that.
they got a hole on both sides and everything. Like those are pretty crappy
I didn't
canoes.
see the hole.
The holes
I didn't
do
see
kind
the
of
hole.
blend in. It just looks like texturing.
I'm just sitting there. Why do they have canoes in the desert? Like, are they sand sliders or
That's
something?
what I was just thinking. Maybe it's some kind of sand boat thing.
No, they
Or
got
they have
holes on
they have
both
an
sides.
oasis. Maybe they just like to paddle around the oasis sometimes.
So
They're-
let's grab our rations and buggy.
Oh yeah.
You can see that they have brought the case and they've set the case up. Maglyn's giving you a handshake to say your stuff's ready.
All right, I'm gonna get up, grab it, put it in my pack, and we need to go.
All right.
Don, what's your
I'll
character's
lead.
name?
Lucius.
Lucius. All right, I thought your name was Oric. That's why I said Oric.
Nope, I'm the one with the ale.
I'm just gonna point out, how do you not know the name of the character that you're specifically supposed to be there for? Like, you are the backstory.
Shaga's player has very bad memory. Shut up.
You have the same last name.
Shaga has amnesia. Can we make this canon?
No, absolutely not.
I forget my spells every time I go to sleep. Yeah, I stand up with Oric and I wait at the door, helping Lucius with the supplies.
I am slated for desert.
Slated for desert. Slated for desert.
Yep. All right, let's make our way towards the cave. Grab some tinder on the way, and boogie.
Baby, like boogie. Okay.
I guess.
Well, speaking of tinder, I mean, I have this shoddy crossbow I was going to sell. We can burn it with the bolts.
Why are you so keen on getting rid of your weapons?
Anything could be useful, dear. You don't want to.
Like,
in the desert, everything is important.
As an out of character question.
The string is worn. Well.
As an out of character question.
Because I'm not going to use it.
Okay. I was just curious.
Yeah, I'm not going to use it. Unless you want it. You want it? Anybody wants it?
I already have one.
I've got a longbow.
I will say, I was surprised because you got offered like 3 credits for your crossbow. I got offered 200 for my chainmail, but chainmail only costs 75 gold points according to the player's handbook.
Yes, as if you're playing D&D in a non-homebrewed world, you're absolutely right. However, think about that for a second. What is the currency like?
I didn't expect to get 200 for it when the crossbow.
But what is the currency like? Think of the description of the currency I gave you.
Yeah, I know the company is.
They're thin sheets of metal. How many of those credits do you think your steel piece of chainmail or steel chainmail would produce.
That's true. It would. I didn't think about that. You could make credits out of the chainmail.
Thousands of credit from the material.
But yeah, I got shut down for my metal sword. Okay.
Let's get to the
Maybe he just didn't like you. Maybe he just didn't like you. All right. Anyways,
I am a sweet old lady.
You came to it and was like, "I'll give you money," or "I have no money. What will you give me for this?" And or I'll give you all this crap, which is just junk, right? And then you threw the sword in after that, right? You threw the sword in after you had already sat down and been like, "And then I'll do a trick for you." So already you came at the table weak. He's just done dealing with you.
Oh, fine, okay. My bad.
Right. Yeah.
Anyway,
off into the desert.
I'm standing at the door with some of the supplies.
So are y'all heading to the desert?
We are indeed heading to the desert.
Heading to the desert.
Oric's gonna go ahead and keep an eye out for any other tinder and food and whatnot as we go.
Everyone, to make sure to put on your sunscreen before we head out.
Where is the desert map? I can't find the desert. The desert map.
I better do that.
Is that the desert
because
map?
I'm a redhead and I'm fair skinned, so I'm gonna burn.
You're not that fair skinned. At least you shouldn't be. You come from a desert folk.
I found the desert map.
Which, speaking of, shut up.
Talking about the desert map.
Our family has self-exiled itself because of our curse.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. Mindless rampaging werewolves every couple months in a town is not good for anybody's health, which is why we've done that.
So wait, I forget, do I got the curse too?
No.
Talking
it affects the firstborn of each generation.
Ooh, the desert.
Which is why you're the younger brother.
Yes, I got skipped.
Talking about the desert map. Everybody's on the desert map. All right.
Oh, I don't have permission to change my nickname in the server? That sucks.
I can't even send images.
You should if you have the default.
Do I have default?
Do you have the default role?
I have Horde, Dungeoneer, Story Enthusiast, and Storyteller, DM.
You should be able to change your things on the server. But the channels have the ability to change it per channel, so you may not have the ability in the channel to change it.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Yes, Desert Bound. Wait. I cannot see myself in the desert. It is a black screen.
Scroll down.
I scrolled down.
Desert's big.
Then scroll left.
In the very, very bottom left.
Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. I found it. It was being elusive.
Talking about the desert map.
Desert.
Okay. So as you exit town, the first signs that the day is coming to an end begins to show as you begin to see shadows in the desert. And that cool breeze starts to slowly drift in, kicking up sand. What's the game plan?
Oric is going to look
find
for
a cave.
For shelter.
Yeah, find a cave.
Okay.
I wrap a scarf around my face to protect it from the sand.
I need survival checks, please.
Oh, I thought we already did the check.
You did, but there was a lot of stuff that happened between the time those survival checks were rolled and when you actually left it. So I'd like a new roll for it.
Did I do that with advantage by accident? I did not. Okay.
And this is going to be, I believe, with a +4 on top of it.
Jesus.
Okay.
Redemption.
28.
I'm a little preoccupied. I'm a little worried.
All right.
That's my excuse.
You can tell by the way the sand shape and the funnel that there seems to probably be a cave, maybe about 2 to 3 miles in this direction.
We should go this direction. About 2 or 3 miles, there should be a cave. Now we can. Everybody got their blankets with them because it's gonna get cold.
Will we be able to make it there in time for night?
Should be fine, unless you break a leg or something.
I will be gathering dry shrub as we go along.
I will take the supplies off of Lucius, and I'll hold out the silver cuffs just in case.
Once we get to the cave, you can put them on. No need to be so eager.
What
there
he's saying,
yet.
we might not make it.
So you're making it to the cave?
It's 2 miles.
2 or 3 miles, give or take.
It's 2.5 miles. That's fine.
I'd rather be safe than sorry.
All right. So I'm guessing the census is we're going to be heading towards the cave, or are we going to be bounding up Lucius before we head to the cave? I think he's going to be. It has to be done by force if you're going to do that for him.
I think we should just head towards the cave, dear. We can take care of those shackles once we're there.
Let's get to the cave. We should make it in time.
All right.
And if we got to do other stuff, we'll be fine.
It takes like 20. It takes like 20 minutes to walk a mile.
It's a little bit longer. It's about an hour and a half for 3 miles in the desert. Remember, it is sandy. It's a little harder to walk. So you're walking a little slower than you would if you were in a non desert environment.
Counter argument.
Yes.
We've lived here forever, so would we not be proficient in walking in sand, considering that's all we've known?
You would be proficient in walking in the sands in the lower desert, most certainly. Yes, this is your second time out into the Deadlands.
Or raise his hand and says, "Everybody, watch what I do, and we'll go faster. Just don't do the thing you usually do. Do the other thing that I do, and you'll be fine."
Just imagine him like diving into the sand and swimming.
I imagine him walking on his hands.
My ability says difficult terrain doesn't slow your group's travel. Which is why y'all need to follow me.
All right, this man says follow him. We'll follow him.
Although I may not be as dexterous as you.
Well, on the dunes, I just say just put your feet in and arms in and just slide down with a shell. That probably actually kind of fun. I should try that sometime.
Oh, that reminds me of my youth. Oh, we used to go shell sliding all the time.
Probably kind of clean.
I look at Lucian with a grin and just mouth toboggan.
Yep.
Let's say toboggan. Where'd you hear that word?
Well, I mean, I want to. It's another term for a sled.
What's a sled?
Oh, no, sand sleds would exist. I'm sure sand sleds would exist.
Who says they call them a sled?
Somebody reads books.
Somebody reads books.
Well, I mean, I am well read, so.
No, your hair's red. and obviously, while we're bantering back and forth, we're gonna be making our way.
Be walking.
Be walking. Oric has his little tankard out, and he's got some ale in it, and he's stirring with a stick of dynamite.
I call it
I get
liquid
a,
boom.
Hurry, shake it real fast.
We need to make sure it's working.
Alrighty. So as you guys come, anyone with a perception of 15 or higher, does anyone have a perception of 15 or higher?
Yes.
Yep.
You would hear the sound of ps, 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 as the band of roaring snakes begin to make their way towards you.
Whoa.
I think
Oh,
the
we should probably tell them of our conquest.
Do they seem dangerous?
No, these probably the snakes we met before. They told us to go kill the snaps.
Oh, okay.
So, I guess we'll stop briefly for the snakes.
So the chief snake, with his sword taped to his body, did you kill the snaps? We'd like to go eat the
dead.
squeaks. And there's a loud hissing sound as they all cheer. Thank you. Gift. And it somehow reaches into a bag that's taped to its body and pulls out 4 eggs. Keep warm, friends. And they begin to slither away into the desert, heading back to the cave that you did not clear all the snaps of.
I'm sure we did.
No,
you got most of them.
No, you got almost all of them. Not all of them.
Oh, they're in for a surprise.
I'm sure they'll come back if there's a problem. Anyway, let's keep going. Scoop the eggs.
So about 2 hours roll by. The desert is there. The wind is getting worse. The lighting is starting to get dimmer and dimmer. I'm carrying you to a place. Don't look at it. It's not really the place. I just can't get to where it is from where I'm at. Too fast.
So, hold on, question. I have Mage Hand. If I were to carry all of us, would that help us go faster?
Mage Hand
We
can
are
only carry
too
8
heavy for
pounds.
Mage
The
Hand.
mage hand can only carry like 5 pounds, I think, or 5 to 10 pounds.
Really?
Yeah, it can barely lift anything.
There was once this guy, apparently he was rather big. He's probably got a hand that you could use.
So as you come to the area, you can see the sand is blowing up and out of these big vents. And straight ahead across this crevasse, there is a cave. Just like Ulrich had said.
Over there, watch step, and try not to fall in the big holes.
Oh dear, everyone, please be careful.
I will take out a rope and.
How wide is the land bridge?
The land bridge is about 10 to 15 feet wide. Like, it's not like a super narrow. Like, it's a path, and it's actually quite used. So, you can tell that it is safe enough to walk across.
I look over the edge, just checking.
It goes down.
Is there a lot of wind coming out of those? Or
It goes down really far. And yes, it is a lot of strange vented hot gas wind.
Have I ever run into that before?
Oh, yeah. You would know that this is the gas based upon the taste, smell, and composition of it that comes from an underground magma chamber.
Oh,
yeah.
sulfur.
By
Brimstone.
the way, at the bottom of that, there's some magma. It's kind of hot.
Yeah, stinky too.
Wasn't planning on taking a bath, but good to know. So about that cave, as I'm starting to get antsy.
Well, we just go over
Yeah.
there and make sure that you don't follow any other side if it gets a little windy.
Again, I would like to tie a rope to like everybody's belt to
And
the waist.
as
Just in case.
as he says that and everyone begins to communicate, you can see that the transition has began to happen as the sun begins to rapidly now start drifting down below the skyline,
Go, 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 go,
and the
go,
wind
go,
begins
go,
to
go.
pick up.
Yeah, we should
Go,
probably get
go, go,
across.
go, 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 go.
As the sun begins to drift on the far side facing you, another light seems to
I get the
appear coming
shackles.
up slowly behind as the moon begins to creak over the surface of the planet.
I knock the stuff out of Lucian's hands and start to clamp his wrists.
Yeah, I move my hands behind my back just to make this easier. And once it's secure, I'm hauling ass to the cave.
Yeah, right. Remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you.
Got to get those Mirandas in. All right, so everyone's making their way
Okay.
to the cave. You're
Yes.
running
Yes.
straight into the cave, right?
I will pick up the supplies so they don't get left behind.
I will pick up some of them
in
too.
danger.
All right, and we're running right into the cave.
Yep.
Remaining alert.
So who's the first one into the cave?
Dibs.
Who?
No, I called dibs.
Lucius?
Yeah, but I'm faster. You know, dwarves sprinting, not long distance.
Oh, you're a track runner.
I just need to know who's going to go down the slide first, okay? Everyone's going down it because you're all running in it. I just want to know who is first. Because whoever hits it first is as you run in, the light disappears, and you go down as you begin to spiral down this long slide down to the bottom, and everyone else comes behind you. And with that, we'll go ahead and end the session so that we don't get too far ahead of everybody else. And we'll begin in the cave in 2 weeks.
Can we make a note that while we're falling, is it a slide or a fall?
It is a slide.
He said
it is a slide.
Okay.
Almost like it's intentionally designed to be able to get you from that hole to the bottom really fast. And I'm sure if you knew it was there, it would probably be quite exhilarating.
Says I don't think it is.
Hey, you know what? It's a slide. That means it's going to be harder for me to crawl up and murder people with.
Then I'm good with this.
I want to go into my shell to slide down it, but unfortunately I'm carrying things and I don't want to lose them.
Just hold them close and luge down.
Okay. So real quick, like before we do leave, I want to remind everyone of the social contract. In order to make sure that we have the maximum amount of games and the maximum amount of time, since we do take a break during the summer, I have a very strict social contract that I adhere to. So as I stated with Pirates Luck for y'all, if I, for any reason, cancel outside of an extreme emergency, i.e. hospital, doctor, or, emergency with inside the family, everyone gets a magic item or a level up, one of the two. We will not be, from this point moving on, stopping for anybody, and we'll continue to move forward. So if you do not show up, you will be folded into Paper World or someplace else and cease to exist during the time of the campaign or during the session. If you miss 3 sessions in a row, you will be asked to kind of take a leave of absence from the campaign until you can kind of make sure everything's in your life is kind of straightened up. Sometimes people don't want to let go of things, and it's important to have a good life and game balance. As well as during sessions and such, unless it is an absolute emergency, I do not leave the table until the game is done. I request the same. I understand, again, emergencies are completely different. And as long as you state, hey, it's an emergency, we're good to go. So everyone understand that?
Apologize for. Yeah, I want to officially apologize then on that note for muting myself because I was on the phone with my mom. She wanted to say goodnight and talk a little bit, so I apologize.
She can
for
text.
That.
No, that's no problem, man. I figured we hadn't had this conversation yet, so these were policies I put in place when we did Pirates Luck, and it was very effective. I mean, I think we only missed 2 games the whole season. The whole season. So, and those were for like actual emergencies. Like, I think one of them was a baby being born. So, of course, I'm not going to punish. I'm not going to be like, how dare you give birth on the day that we play D&D? You should have got a C-section the day before so you could have been here.
I would have.
So, but I found that it works very well, not just for everyone else, but it also makes sure that I sit down and keep to the schedule and make sure that we're not canceling games on because of me. So, and I plan my whole fall and winter and spring in advance. Like family gatherings. Oh, you want to go do this for Christmas? Nope, sorry. That falls on a D&D day. You could do it the weekend after that or the weekend before that, but not that weekend. So we did it last year. We're doing it this year, and it's just very effective. So you ain't got to apologize. You didn't know. But, if you could, this point moving forward, we want to make sure that everyone's as attentive as possible so that, we can keep the story progressing. I would like to try to get through the dungeon this season. But I don't know if it would happen, to be honest with you. It is quite substantial of an undertaking.
Well, is it okay if I was on the phone with my mom or no or yeah?
Well, today, it was fine. Like I said, you don't have to apologize for it because you didn't know. But if you could, at this point, moving forward, just refrain from phone calls during the game. I think when we actually are full active, we normally do a break around 10:30. I believe it is like 10:30. We'll take a quick potty break
around there.
So for 15 minutes, if you feel the need to call and do stuff that you have that time period to do that. So we take a.
Well, she called me. I didn't call her. She called me, but I understand what you're saying.
Yeah. So, all right. Does everything sound good to everybody?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Awesome. All right,
I'm a sheep. I said I'm a sheep.
We'll see y'all next
weekend after next.
Yeah, in 2 weeks.
Actually, no. You'll see me tomorrow.
Y'all see you tomorrow. Yes.
Hopefully, I'll see Eric sooner.
Thank you, everyone who watched the stream. Really appreciated it.
Well, you said that a little too late.